Wow, I just was trying to put that on literally on camera. Hilarious. Good evening. First of all, a shout out and kudos to Estaz Tone, who I love playing in the background. So I give full shout out, full love to you, Estaz. You play guitar like nobody else. If I can in any way, my gratitude. But I feel like this is the mood of tonight, so I invite you in with me. I'm feeling a lot I wanted to get on and share because I feel like there's an opportunity in the air to entangle ourselves from old earth grid stuff, energies, reality constructs, narratives that are, luring us their way, and to just take a step back tonight. And I feel like this is part of this full moon energy coming in too, this Virgo energy that's a bit loud. That is asking us to become precise with what reality we are getting good with. We want to be in. I'm in the process of looking at moving to another location, and I'm feeling like where can be some holdup is also the karmic entanglement, the quantum entanglement we've had with locations that we are in. And if we would like to relocate, it's almost like the karmas between these spaces also have to work themselves out, because this is not just a human ascension, this is a Gaia ascension also. So I think we can all find where we've been attached to our current reality, the space we inhabit on planet Earth, the actual physical Earth space, and just maybe have a conversation with that space. And that requires us to open up to the language of the land, not through filters that we've been given, and even stories we've been told. None of that really will do for what land, what Gaia wants to say right now, in this present moment, about our relationship with her. And ours meaning just mine with her, yours with her. What is this relationship? And is it the place, the resonance, the location that is vibrating out my highest alignment state? They say there's something about the geography, the geographical location that gives you access to a certain experience, right? It's funny how we went from everyone flying around everywhere to hardly, it started again, but it's largely not. And I'm drinking this beverage called Infused Thirst. It's a CBD drink. It is lovely and really just nourishing. So think about when vibrational bodies change locale. you experience some kind of a jet lag, but it's really like a recalibration of you in space-time, your quantum field aligning with a particular place on the quantum grid. And so when we shift locations, we actually create a new relationship with that place on Earth in order to dial that experience in, so we feel comfortable there and we aren't feeling ill or too tired. You have to, you felt this. So right now, there's many, many people who aren't going anywhere. And so there's an increased presenting. And it's almost like where we're at is our space right now, even if it doesn't feel like it is. And for us to be let go into the next space, if we're moving or we have another place calling us in, like I do, maybe you do, we get good and complete, just like any relationship. We want to complete with that space so that it opens up the next space. It's part of the initiative, opening and closing of relationship. And that can be relationship with people, but also land. Again, I have to drop some words for Estaz Tone, who's had to be in this. Need me to send you bills, Estaz, let me know. But I'm so grateful for the influence that you have on my life and my healing this time. Literally, I listen to this man every day. And he's got a massive impact on my energy level because there's so much passion in his music. And it used to be you could just honor people this way, right? Honor their music, not worry if someone's going to get all upset about using that. So we've come from this place, we've been in a more recognized field of oneness than we seem to be in right now. There's a lot of division energy going on, but I can only imagine that's also going to the extreme to prepare for us to go to the next level of unity, because that is how it works. The inhale, exhale, pulsing, contracting, expanding thing that the universe we're in does. So right now, as we are in this moment of kind of contraction, away from this free moving energy, this sort of controlled thing, we will again move to an expansion where I know we will feel more love. So if you would like to with me, I am just communicating with Earth Mama, the location underneath me, the Earth, and asking to tidy up that relationship with you. Anything I have done or not done that wants to be gotten good with. That's where I want to get the space I am. So I've been in a very karmic zone here with family and childhood stuff, and many of us were called home to these places. So I've been sort of like doing my best to heal that space in me and in the environment. And it, it is where it is. It can only go to where it will go. And I feel like we've done a really good job here. And overall, really awesome things. So as I prepare to move to a next reality, to shift locations, it is not unlike what all of Gaia is doing to shift into a new dimensional frequency. It's not unlike what you do when you are getting ready to move somewhere. Moving frequencies, we're moving dimensions, we're moving reality constructs, paradigms from the old one to the new, and we're in the in-between zone. So in this in-between zone, we get to turn and get good with not only our fellow humans and our past selves, but I'm also feeling tonight with Gaia, with the earth, how we've inhabited the earth, where we're at. So if you just pause with me a moment, and if you're in the United States of America like I am, I extend my reach all over this country, this land. Here comes a little, I'm doing a live. What? I'm doing a live. I can't hear you. So, can you close the door? I don't know what you're saying. I'm with. In comes the child as I connect into this land. No. I was going to start saying, this land is my land, this land is your land, from California to the New York Islands. That's the song of this country. Please don't trip on that. Don't do that. I'm worried that will pull this down. Why? Because like it's plugged in. But you're awesome with the cartwheels. So anyway, wherever you are, to tune in to your country, tune into the land beneath your feet, and give gratitude. Blessings to the earth under our feet, the way it has been growing up under us before our life, and how it will go forward after in whatever form. And just to tune into the land and acknowledge that also the earth is going through a change and evolution. So I think I turned this on because I got really excited about this idea of land, clearing land energy between one point and another. And I thought, if I clear up energy between where I'm at now and the city that I'm going to, that maybe there's some debris karmically or energetically from whoever has lived where, or initial people traveling between spaces, because maybe that energy is affecting my experience in my life. And, you know, this is the way I like to look at things. So if that resonates with you, I thought it would be cool to share. So in my mind, what that would mean is just like tuning into the self, just like tuning into, are all these mine? Are all these, beliefs mine? Are all these impressions mine? Are all these ideas mine? Or am I living out my parents' dreams, my grandparents' dreams, my great-great-grandparents' dreams? And if you are, it's also great if that feels in alignment and harmony. Or is this a new tributary on the river of my ancestry? And if it is, like, am I okay with that? Do I feel that is my role to start a new stream? Because that's essentially what I did in my family line. They all were running a certain way together. And I was like, oh, what about if we do over here? And everyone's like, no, we're in this river stream. And I'm like, well, I want to make another one over here. And I basically changed my last name. My kids have my last name. They don't have my parents or anyone that I've been in relationship with. They have a new last name, which is Bliss. And so we essentially have started our own tree, our own tributary, even though the blood is all connected, right? In that stream. There's DNA that way, but there's a different level of connectivity that exists too, and that's what this video is highlighting, is the quantum connections, which are not just the level we've been working at on planet Earth with DNA and bloodlines, and that is one aspect of reality, and it definitely affects us on a profound level because of the density. But there's other dimensions of connection. There's a connection of heart. So there's a connection of inspiration and some other like thoughts, right? Like thoughts seem to attract, like hearts magnetically attract, and bodies also and one another in this reality. So I just want to say fuck that. And I want to hear Estas Tone. And this is live in Ulm in 2017, and it's a live stream. You can find it on YouTube, and he's like rocking out, and he has 511,000 subscribers, and he's just like an amazing guitarist. So this is like dedicated to you, Estas, because every single day of my life has this man's music, and I don't think I could get through this ascension without him. So my thinking of the physical bloodline heredity thing also kind of exists on, so as to not take that or perpetuate that, or that somehow blocking the connecting point. I don't know. Decoding as we go. So once again, infused, it's like a sparkling water infused with CBD, and it is lovely. Got it here in Utah, where I'm at the Good Earth health food store, who are amazing people. I used to work for them long ago at the beginning of my journey, way back, before this millennia. Can I say that? Yes. Yes, I can. So this year has got some really mystical energy going on. There's a lot of, last year was kind of like, lights out for a minute, mix things up a bit, and lights are starting to turn on in different areas for us, but it's really like, it's mystery here. There's some mystical, magical things that are just waiting to be revealed. That's what I feel. And a lot of this is just coming up through, we had some time to sit and think about our lives. Somebody said last year, humanity, go to your room. Like it was like the earth said, humanity, go to your room. So we all went to our room, and we got to think about our lives, and we got to think about the world and the way it's set up. And some of us got into a room and just started fighting about it. And some are still fighting about it. And some of us are just going, okay, we want to do things a little bit differently. So we're even shifting our focus off of the way things were. We're just going to kind of blank that out for a minute, and we're going to start imagining up a new dream. And if you're on here, you are part of that new dream team, which is, what do we want this to look like? And who's in? Who wants to make this with me? Because I'm imagining in a very simple life, and have spoken about it for many years with those that I love, but the community that is, all dream in the dream, all dream in the good dream. As we come together, we are the new world. We literally are. So even the old earth is changing, birthing a new earth. And I think maybe that's why tonight I just feel like pulling some tethers up, unplugging from the location, almost like so new, overlay can come in, and we can fill out where our point is to be and try a higher frequency. It's important every day right now to get into our bodies, to feel our muscles as all this high frequency energy starts coming in. We want to embody it in our cells. We want to feel it in our muscles so we can like stretch the higher frequencies all the way to every part of us. So sometimes it's easy to stay in the head these days with everything going on. So just to encourage you to get into your body, move your body, step into your body, feel your body. You earth it in your body. Okay, I just got on here and rambled that whole thing out, so I hope it was helpful to you and all. If you have any questions or I can assist you in any way, let me know. Otherwise, I'll catch you again. Blessings.